Hey everybody, this is Pam with Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Welcome to the channel. I see Unbiased is already in the comments. Hey Queen, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I know you're in the bushes listening, so appreciate you joining me. Um, if you catching the replay, I appreciate you. Also, like, subscribe, and share this video out. I will much appreciate it. Um, I'm gonna get into it because it's not gonna be a very long video. But it's a topic that's actually dear to my heart, and I love old school muscle cars. So the name of the title for this YouTube live today is the best top 10 classical muscle cars. And I done seen so many muscle cars in my lifetime that I really only have one favorite, but you how can you really just pick? My favorite of all time is a 1969 Dodge Charger. And I love that car. And that's my dream car. And that's the car that I actually want to get. So, but I'm gonna get into today's video. Um, Everybody that's gonna join in, I appreciate you popping in on this side. All of those that didn't get a chance to catch the live, I appreciate you watching the replay. It helps me out and it helps us grow our channel. Mackenzie's not on live today, so it's just gonna be me. And yeah, today was a good day. I Ubered today and I had some interesting rides today and not so interesting. But hey, that's another subject for another day. Something that I cannot complain about. People gonna be people, so it's up to me if I'm gonna let them get me down. So I choose not to, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, it's gonna be a great day. Well, the title again, it's the best top 10 classical music muscle cars. So, and I'm gonna go from the top 10 all the way down to number one. I have pictures of the cars because right now I'm not um a paid platform on StreamYard in order to do all the fancy stuff that I need to do. But maybe one day I'll be able to get to that. You know what I'm saying? So hey, let's get into it. The first car it's gonna be the 1969 Dodge Charger. That's number one. That is my favorite car of all times. So if you don't know what a 1969 Dodge Charger is, that's what that car looks like. So they had some information about their different type of cars. So I can read off a few of those for those of you all that don't know what a 1961 Dodge Charger is. Um, it states that the Chargers for pharmacy is legendary with a choice between a 7.0 liter or 7.2 liter V8. And basically, this car is my favorite. I love the Dodge. I love the 1969 Dodge Charger. I want it in black. That's my dream car. So hopefully, one of these days, I'll be able to get that car. Number two on the list, it's a 1968 Dodge Charger RTSE. This is what that car looks like. Again, it's a 1969 Dodge Charger RT. Anything in the Dodge family, when it comes to old school classical cars, I love them. You know, I am a fan of the Ford Mustang. So I can't complain about that one as well. Um, so anything pertaining to Dodge, it's a whew, it's a blessing. So the first car that I did go over, hey CC, welcome in. Okay, CC, you working and listening. I appreciate you joining me. The first car I stated was the 1969 Dodge Charger, and that was that car. The second car was the 1969 Dodge Charger RT SE. So that's that car. But the favorite so far, my number one pick is the 1969 Dodge Charger. So the third car that I gonna choose out of my top 10 classical cars is gonna be the 1965 Ford Chevy Mustang GT 350. And if y'all don't know what car I'm talking about, it's that Mustang that was in Gone in 60 Seconds. And Nicolas Cage called it Eleanor. So that's the 1965 Shelby Mustang, Ford Mustang GT. The car is nice. The car is awesome. So that's my third choice. Um, I like that car. It's classic. You know, it wouldn't be a car that I would drive around every day. It'd be a car that I would take to a car show if I had to take a pick. You know, that 1965 Chevy GT. Oh, Eleanor. I don't think I would name my car Eleanor though. The fourth car would be the 1970 Oldsmobile 442. That's this car. Again, it's the 1970 Oldsmobile 442. What would be your favorite old school classic cars? Do you have a favorite car? If you do, put it down in the chat. I appreciate you. So number five would be the 1970 Chevy Chevelle SSLS6. And I like that car as well. You know, the car reminds me of the car that Van Diesel had on the Fast and the Furious, the one that he had in the garage with that motor sticking out. So this right here, it's the 19 Chevrolet Chevelle SSLS6. Classic car. Very classy. To be honest, I'll take either one of them, but my favorite one is the 1969 Dodge Charger. The number six on my list of top 10 classic cars is the 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt. That car actually looked like one of them old Ghostbuster cars. Yes, that's nice. Yes, CC, that 19 Chevy Chevelle SLL6 is fine. But this is the 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt. That car right there looked like one of them old school Ghostbuster cars. But that one right there was a restored. So I like it. But it's actually the number six on my list. To be honest, out of all of the 10 cars that I chose, I think that one right there would have been the number 10. So number seven is the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429. That's what that car looks like. And I like Mustangs. Now I ain't gonna even buy. I like Mustangs, but the one that I actually really like is the one that was in kindergarten cop and a half with Burt Reynolds when he had that blue Mustang. Oh my God, that car was the bomb. Number 8 would be the 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cutter. That car right there looks like that car from the Dukes of Hazzard. I don't know if y'all ever seen that TV show, but the Dukes of Hazzard car, that junk was fine. What year, CC? What year of a charger do you want? Cause my daughter liked the Hemi version. That's the one she likes. I don't know exactly which one she want, but I know she liked the Dodge Charger with the Hemi engine. My number 9 is the 1969 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. That's what that car looks like. Now, if I had to choose between that car and that 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt, I think I'd choose that 1969 Firebird Trans Am because it looks better. It looks a lot smoother. Yes, the Hemi. Yep. The engine on that just sounds so fast. Oh, one was passing me earlier today, and baby, you could hear them coming up the street. Engine sounds so sweet. And number 10 is the 1964 Pontiac GTO. Sound like a video game, but that's what this car looks like. So, out of all of the top 10 classic cars that I think are the best, the number one, which is my favorite, is that 1969 Dodge Charger. That's the car that I want. That's my dream car. But if I couldn't get that, I would actually get that 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cutter. That would actually be my number second choice. So Cece said, "Yep, we used to watch Deuce of Hazzard. Them boys were cute." I know, Cece. I know. Everybody wanted to protect that old Daisy. Now I did like Boss Hog car, that big white long car with the bull horns that man had on there. So I did like that car too. But what you out there? What you at work, CC, or you out in your yard working? Anybody else that's gonna catch the replay, I appreciate you liking, subscribing, and sharing out my video. It will help me out a whole lot. I appreciate you all. Uh, CC, if you couldn't get that Dodge Charger, what would be your second choice? No, not Boss Hog car. Thanks. I like Boss Hog car. That car was off the chain for me. He was driving. That little short fat man was driving that long old car. Oh, okay, so you at work. Yeah. So basically it's that concludes this video. It wasn't gonna be a long video, because I was just talking about the top 10 classic muscle cars. So CC, if you couldn't get the Charger, what other muscle car would you consider? Anybody else that's watching, if you like muscle cars and you're into old antique cars, what is your favorite? What is your favorite car? You know? Um, I always thought old was better than new, because it was built better. Just like old appliances, old refrigerators, like old lawnmowers, old cars. To me, it's built better. You know what I'm saying? And it was built to last. This new stuff, man, I don't know what to say about this new stuff. Anything that is fast and loud. See, I had a suburban, a older suburban, and my Cadillac converter went out on my suburban. So, and I could have gotten a Cadillac converter replaced, but it cost so much money. So the man told me it would have been cheaper if I just put the straight pipe on it. Baby, what he put that straight pipe on that truck for? That thing sounded like I had me a racing truck. See, that thing was, it was loud, but it was it was it was durable. I could the kids even liked it, especially when I put my foot on the gas to go faster. Them kids be like, "Mama, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again." So I was like, "Okay, kids, we gonna do it. We gonna do it again." But what time you get off today, CC? You got a full day? But I do appreciate you coming over and watching me and supporting us. Um, I'm trying my best to put content out, and it's kind of hard trying to pick out what content to do, especially since I don't got the land and I want to do the garden thing and the bees and stuff and the livestock. So until I can get the land, okay, 7 o'clock. So that'll be 8 o'clock my time. Okay. Hey, Rudy. Thank you for coming in and telling me the time. Appreciate you. So it's kind of hard to try to figure out what type of content, and then and I really don't want to be a copycat because I don't want to copy off of anything that somebody's trying to do. So it's like I'm trying to find my niche, and I know I do a lot of things, so just trying to figure out what the people want. Maybe I could post in my community more to see what type of videos they will like. I don't want my channel to be geared towards just being silly and acting goofy and crazy, and then that's what they're gonna expect. And when I start acting, being serious or putting out helpful information, then don't nobody want to listen to that. So I really want to try to target content that will help grow my channel, if that makes sense. But I do also want it to be something that I will have fun doing and not feel like, oh, well, I got to be stuck doing this. No, I don't want to do that. So basically, I love cars, so I figured that this would be a great opportunity to share my passion for cars, And I also said that I was going to try to go to a couple of car shows and video those because I like cars, and I'm quite sure Indianapolis got a lot of stuff that pertaining to like cars. Like I know they got the Indy 500 coming up. We got tickets to do that, and I missed the Monster Jam, the All Star Monster Trucks show that was in February. So hopefully I can catch the one that's coming next. But I'm into a lot of things when it comes to cars. Never been a hey country hustle, welcome in. Country hustle. What's your favorite muscle car? So hopefully I can get those um that content together so I can go and video those type of things since it's pertaining to muscle cars. I've already showed the cars Contra Hustle, so if you watch the replay, you'll see my top 10. But my number one is a 1969 Chevy Charger, a Chevrolet Charger, and I can actually show you. Well, I can actually show you all the cars that I chose again. So at least other people that's coming in will know what's my favorite car. This right here is my favorite car, which is a 1969 Dodge Chevy. Now, if I had to choose and I couldn't get that one, the next one that I would choose would be the 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cutter. And I love this car. So it's between either or that I actually would get. But I really want to find one of those cars and have it rebuilt because I really want me an old school muscle car. My daddy used to drag race cars. Man, Cece, I bet that was fun. I learned to work on cars from my daddy. '66 Camaro SE. Yeah, Country Hustle, you know me. See, that sound awesome. The only thing I know how to do on cars is change the tire, check the oil, put gas in, check the fluid, and that's it. You know, if any of y'all want to come up here and have a discussion about the cars, that's fine. I put the link in the chat. But you know, Country Hustle, I'm looking this up that you said this 67 Camaro SE. 1967 Camaro SE. SS. No, that's the coupe. So is it this one right here? Um, Country Hustle. Is it this car? The 1967 Camaro SS? Because if it's that car, man, that car is nice. Yeah, that's sweet right there. Yep. I like that. Yeah, you done put me on game on something else right there, Country Hustle. But like I said, the video wasn't gonna be long because I was just discussing the top 10. And that's her. Yep, she looks good. I like that Mustang that was off of Gone in '67. That mean the Shelby that Nicolas Cage called Eleanor. That thing was sweet. Yeah, so I've been into cars as far as I can learn about them. I wish I had a took up mechanics to figure out how to work on them. Cause I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in now, looking for somebody to do some body work on my car. Now I got to pay somebody a grip to fix something that if I knew how to do, then I won't have to worry about fixing, taking it to a shop. But hey, that's life. We learn what we learn. I'm skilled at a lot of other things, but I sure wish I was skilled at electricity, plumbing, and mechanics. If I had those three skills, oh my God. But I'm wondering, is it too late to learn? I'm 47, so I wonder, do they have like places that will teach you how to do those things? Got to go. Great chat. Thanks, Tam. Thank you, CC, for coming in. Contra Hustle and Unbiased. I appreciate you all for coming in. So I'm gonna go on and end this live. Um, Again, those were my top 10 favorite cars that I shared. So if you would like, subscribe, and share this video out, I appreciate you all. You all have a beautiful day. God bless. Love you. This is Pam with Tampa's Creek Homestead and more.